For as long as I can remember, it's been about the racetrack. From one generation to the next and the one after that. Racing is in my blood. It's who I am. It's what I love. Its rich history runs thick through my veins. One of my fondest memories when I was young was heading to track work with my father and grandfather. I just wanted to be around the horses. Later I would have the privilege of working for my grandfather. He ensured I learned what it would take to make it in this sport. There were no favours because I was family. He said, "Listen son, there's no sentiment in racing." He was a hard taskmaster. He was a tough boss, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. But a name doesn't guarantee greatness. The gifts passed down to me inspired me to think differently and forge my own story. My family has a deep connection with the Valley. One of my earliest racing memories is of Saintly. In 1996, the horse from heaven provided my grandfather with his second Cox Plate win, 23 years after his first.
Saintly on the outside, Fernandez strikes back, dead heat.
Bart would go on to collect 5 Cox Plates.
But so you think wins his second? Bart's done it again.
With patience, my time would come.
Prized icon, trained by the grandson of a racing icon, James Cummings.
And where one road ends, another journey begins. It's the great horses that make it all worth it. The pre-dawn starts, the late nights. That feeling when you pair the best with the best on that one Saturday in October. Racing's Rubik's Cube, the twists and turns, the trials and tribulations. It doesn't always go to plan.
State of Rest, I think, is just one for the Emerald Isle from Adamo and very elegant.
But when it does,
This time for the big A.
a bit of magic fills the air.
Redemption for Adamo.
The electricity of the crowd on race day with the cauldron of the valley bursting at the seams. Australia's best horse had won Australia's best race. And like Bart, I was now a Cox Plate winner.
That's a proper horse race and the best horse race I've had anything to do with.
But now I want more. The future beckons with endless possibilities, igniting the fire of anticipation. Where one century of Cox Plates ends, another one begins.